as well, who's undefeated in one professional fight. People keep talking, Jeremy, about your confidence ahead of this fight. Not many people wanted to fight this man on his pro debut, but you really did. Tell us about that confidence and where it comes from.
Hey, yeah, thanks, Benny. I've been diving in Georgie's DMs for a while now and Trent's, so, I was looking for an opportunity. I obviously had the one pro fight, then I did an exhibition last year, so I had been working hard, chipping away. To be fair, I'd sort of given up at the back end of the year, didn't think I was going to get an opportunity. I saw Big Nelly announce that he was, joining the boxing ranks, and, mate, I got the dive back in the DMs my way, which was nice, so... mate, I'm really excited. Obviously, very aware of his power, but, I've had doubters my whole life. I grew up in Port Macquarie, moved down to Sydney to play rugby league, and, there's always doubters up there saying I wouldn't play first grade, and then I finally cracked first grade, and there's always doubts about how long I'd play, and I ended up going on to play 180 NRL games. So I do like feeding off that energy. I do like the doubters. I do it for myself and my family, but, I love proving people wrong. Big Nelly, he brings a lot of noise. He's a big guy. He created headlines in rugby league. To use the footy analogies, mate, I'll be looking to kick long and keep turning him around and grinding out the win on Friday night.
Do you feel that you're getting him at the right time before he's got any experience as a professional boxer, that you can sort of slip under his guard here before he knows what's going on?
Mate, for sure, Benny. And that's, when obviously the opportunity popped up, I couldn't take it quick enough. I did think maybe next year I'll get an opportunity, transition away from rugby league. It's a big ask. 2-minute rounds was his previous fight, and he did look tight in that. And he was doing most of the punching. I'm planning on leveling that up on Friday and doing plenty of punching with the big fella. And then that last minute of the first round, 3-minute rounds, they are hard. The legs do get heavy, and there's been a lot of pressure brought onto the big boy this week. So, I'm sure he will feel that come Friday night. But for me, I've got no expectation. I'm just the old battling bench prop who's coming up here to shock the show.
Who do you think the rugby league community is supporting in this fight? You're a popular player yourself. Of course, Nelson is. Who do you think they're going for?
Mate, I don't know. It depends how many people Nelson's head hide. There'll be a few boys there who'd want me to win, but again, Nelson's popular as well. But I've got a lot of support. I've got a lot of boys coming up who I played NRL with, so as I'm sure Big Nelly does. So, mate, I'm just really looking forward to being a part of the event. Obviously, grateful to the No Limit boys for giving me an opportunity, as well as Big Nelson. But watching these real boxers who have been doing this their whole life. I watch a lot of these boys. I watch YouTube every night in bed, and I watch a lot of these boys do what they do. So to be a part of this show, very grateful. But I'm looking forward to getting out there and getting the W on Friday.
Yeah, we're very happy to have you. Thank you so much, Jeremy Latimore, who takes on Big Nelson in his pro debut. Nelson, I know you've wanted to do this for a long, long time. How does it feel now it's so close?
Yeah, it feels good, man. Honestly, I'm just done talking, to be honest. I've been part of a team environment where I've just been in the background. Now I'm in the forefront, but still getting used to this media stuff. But look, I'm here to do a job. And I'm ready to take this guy's head off.
He's very confident. You're surprised that he's saying some of the things that he is saying about getting you early before you know what you're doing and beating you in this opening fight?
He's saying all this stuff, but I don't even think he believes in that. So he's just saying what's on his mind, but I truly believe he doesn't believe what he's even saying.
Do you think that he has the boxing ability to stick around with you through even that first round?
Look, we're going to see, but he's talking about my power. Whatever way he wants it, whether he wants to box or he wants to go out the first round, we can cater to that.
Is that what you are expecting, though, to stop this man in your professional debut?
Like I said from the start, I want the highlight reel finish, and that's that.
All right, we can't wait to see him in action on pro debut. That is Nelson Asofa-Solomona, who takes on Jeremy Latimore in that really exciting clash. And that is your undercard, ladies and gentlemen.